as many times as it takes. 800-282-2882 if you want to be on the program. The email address, lrushbo@eibnet.com. All right, I'm getting tired of something. I'm getting a little tired of everybody in the establishment, everybody in the media talking about how anger is the driving force of this, as though it is a disqualifier. As though the anger that is propelling this election makes the results illegitimate. That's what the establishment's trying to tell us. That's what the drive-by media is trying to tell us. That's what Axelrod's trying to tell us, and a bunch of Democrat analysts. All this anger out here, it's irrational. It's kooky. Well, let me throw something at you here on this. See, I think the anger is totally understandable. I think it's called for. I think the anger, there ought to be a little bit more of it, if you ask me. But how come when some downtrodden group in America, when the gay lobby is mad, we're supposed to take time out and understand the rage and learn from it? When Saudi Islamists hijacked 3 airplanes and crashed the World Trade Center and the Pentagon and another Washington target, why do we take time out to say, gee, why do they hate us? What have we done to make them so mad? And then we're told that we must not react irrationally here. We must try to understand their rage. Why? Because it's our fault, we're told. It's something that we did as a nation. State Department had seminars after 9/11. What did we do to make them hate us? But you notice in this anger, it's directed where? It's directed at Washington establishment. Is the Washington establishment ever saying, we need to pause? We need to have a timeout. We need to find out why they're so mad at us. We need to just go, what have we done wrong? Wouldn't that be the consistent thing? Except that's not the case. In the case of the anger on the Republican side propelling this primary season, everybody is saying it's irrational, it's kooky, it's irresponsible, it's insane. Nobody is saying, hey, why are they mad? What did we do to make them so mad? Maybe we need a seminar or two over here at some lobbyist's office to figure out why they're so mad at us. Why is it not the case? Why is the anger propelling the Republican primary vote automatically disqualified as unhinged, irrational, and yet the anger of terrorists blowing us to smithereens, the anger of illegal immigrants breaking our laws to get in the country, the anger of every minority group ticked off and basically being unhappy in life, we're supposed to stop. We're supposed to understand the rage. We're supposed to learn from it. And what we're supposed to learn from it is that it's our fault. Okay, well, I'd like to turn that right around on the Republican and the entire Washington establishment. Why don't you people take a little time out? Instead of mischaracterizing the anger, why don't you follow your own guidelines and try to learn from it? Why don't you try to ask yourself, what have you done that made everybody so mad? You know, don't let them do this to you. They're trying to make you think that you are a wacko. Some of you may be, but I mean, not because of your anger. Do not let them convince you that there's something wrong with you because your emotions are at a feverish pitch in this campaign. They ought to be. What are you laughing at in there? Well, I mean, in a large group of people, you're going to have a certain percentage of them going to be kooks. And most kooks actually don't know who they are. If they did, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing, right? But the ugly, for example, they know who they are. That's. I mean, you can't. There's a way of rationalizing it, but it's important in policy in dealing with these various things.